Imagine, you're strapped into your seat, the spacecraft humming around you, heart pounding. The countdown begins, 10, 9, 8. Each number echoing the legacy of space exploration. At 0, a powerful push launches you skyward. The force pins you to your seat as you rocket away from Earth. The blue sky fades to indigo, then to the deepest black. Suddenly, the engines cut off. Silence. The weight vanishes. You're floating, weightless, in space. You see the curve of the planet, the thin blue line of atmosphere, and no borders, just one shared home. This is the overview effect, a shift in perspective astronauts describe. Soon, this could be your experience. The world below looks fragile, beautiful, and united. You realize how small our problems seem from up here. The sense of wonder is overwhelming. You're not just a passenger, you're a witness to the universe. The dream of spaceflight is no longer science fiction. It's a new chapter for humanity. The age of the space tourist has begun. Space travel for ordinary people is happening now. Companies like Galactic and Blue Origin offer suborbital flights, brief journeys above the atmosphere, a few minutes of weightlessness, and a view of Earth's curve. SpaceX is taking it further, sending private citizens on multi-day orbital trips around the planet. These experiences are expensive, hundreds of thousands for suborbital, tens of millions for orbital. Right now, only the wealthy can afford it. But every new technology starts this way. The first airplane rides were for the rich too. Today's space tourists are pioneers, paving the way for the rest of us. Suborbital flights offer a taste of space, weightlessness, breathtaking views, and a safe return. Orbital flights are more demanding, requiring training and preparation, but offer days in space. The industry is young but growing fast. Each flight brings us closer to making space accessible for all. The dream is no longer distant. The first steps have been taken. Space is becoming a destination, not just a frontier. The future is closer than you think. Why does a ticket to space cost more than a house? It's all about overcoming gravity. Rockets need massive amounts of fuel and are built from specialized costly materials. Most rockets were single-use. Imagine throwing away an airplane after one flight. Safety is paramount. Every part must be perfect, tested, and backed up. Launching requires huge infrastructure, pads, control centers, recovery teams. With so few passengers, costs are sky high. To lower prices, more people need to fly more often. Reusability and scale are the keys. The challenge is immense, but progress is accelerating. Every launch brings us closer to affordable space travel. The economics are changing, one innovation at a time. The breakthrough? Reusable rockets. SpaceX and Blue Origin have made it possible to land and reuse rocket boosters, slashing costs. It's like turning a single-use plane into a commercial airliner. As rockets fly more often, prices drop. Competition will drive innovation and affordability. More companies are entering the market, offering new experiences and lower prices. Space hotels are on the horizon, commercial stations where tourists can stay and gaze at Earth. Axiom Space is already building private modules for orbit. More destinations mean more flights, which means lower costs for everyone. The future holds more choices, more access, and more adventure. Space travel will follow the path of air travel. Luxury today, commonplace tomorrow. The revolution is underway. Soon space will be within reach for many. The sky is no longer the limit. Space is still dangerous. Safety is everything. Rocket science is hard, and accidents can set progress back years. Health risks exist: space sickness, bone loss, radiation. For short trips, risks are small, but longer stays need better solutions. Environmental impact matters. More launches mean more emissions. Space debris is a growing problem. We must avoid cluttering orbit. New rules are needed. Who's in charge? Who's responsible? International cooperation is essential for safe, sustainable exploration. We're writing the rules for a new frontier. The responsibility is ours, to protect both Earth and space. Wise exploration will shape the future for generations. What's next? The Moon, then Mars. Private companies are planning tourist trips around the Moon. Imagine seeing Earth rise over the lunar surface. Permanent lunar bases and hotels may follow. Mars is the ultimate goal. Months-long journeys, new challenges, and the promise of becoming a multi-planet species. Closer to home, space could become a playground: zero-gravity sports, floating concerts, orbiting studios. Science and industry will thrive. Citizen scientists, space manufacturing, new discoveries. Space will be a place to live, work, and play. The possibilities are endless. Human creativity will flourish in orbit. Space will shape our economy and culture. The line between visitor and resident will blur. The cosmos will become part of our daily lives. The future is limited only by our imagination. We are the first generation to plan our visit to the stars. The journey is underway. Pioneers have already tasted weightlessness and seen Earth from above. Space tourism is driven by our spirit of exploration. The challenges are real, but so is our determination. Imagine school trips to orbit, honeymoons on the moon, careers on Mars. What seems fantastic now will soon be normal. Today's work lays the foundation for tomorrow's adventures. The universe is no longer unreachable. The stars are future destinations. Our cosmic journey is just beginning. The adventure awaits. The time is now. The future belongs to those who dare to explore.